So the whole purpose of having spiritual warfare is the dark spirits that's trying to delay you from where you're going. They're trying to stop you from moving forward. And my whole life, I know a lot about this because I go through it. Like I said, I just had a afflicting last night. You know what I'm saying? They doing their little rituals, blood sacrifice rituals, and trying to keep me stagnant and stuck where I am and keep me scared. It's not hallucinations when you see these demonic activity, but they'll label you and brand you that with something like schizophrenic or bipolar because they don't want people to know the holy truth of what's really going on out there. You feel me? So since I was a kid, I've been going in and out the psych wards. They've been trying to keep me stuck and stagnant. You know what I'm saying? 11, 15 years old, I started seeing dead skin. My hair started to fall out, like just like the craft. You know what I mean? Had dead skin all on my hands and my feet. I started like slowly losing things of that was mine physically. You know what I mean? And I'm 36 years old right now. On the third of the third, I'll be 37 through the blessings and greatness of God. Thank you for them for not touching His anointing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say and do, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. God makes sure of that. So all of this demonic activity and the curses and the witchcrafts and the voodoos from the warlocks and these demonic people, spirit cooking in a melting pot, blowing dust, blowing smoke, doing these rituals, is to keep you lost and stuck and confused and stagnant. You know what I mean? They don't want you to win. They don't want you to make it. They're afraid of you meeting your true destiny. They afflict you because they want you to stop. They want to try to slow you down from you prevailing. You know what I'm saying? They want you in the gates of Belgium. They want you at the bottom with them. They are so afraid of your true destiny, of you knowing how much you're a chosen one of a child of God. How much that you're here to show more than be like everybody else and just give in and just do and show less. They're so afraid of you opening the gates of heaven and rebelling on everything that's against you, that's against a child of God. They are so afraid of everybody seeing you shine, Sonny. They afraid of that rays. They afraid of it. They so scared for you to go out there and change the world and be the better and be the one that they always that they can be. You understand what I'm saying? So when people do a lot of this demonic activities and satanic activities and rituals, is because they want to keep you stuck there at the bottom. They want to have you running out there losing your mind. They want you to make it seem like you're seeing things and your paranoia and everything because that's the way of the world of the devil. You know what I'm saying? To keep you lost and confused. How else could they get a child of God to stop being a child of God that you are? How else, when you're moving on from the better, you stop hanging around the ones who's out there in the corners and the blocks and the streets and doing better? Why do you think a lot of them get jealous? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people start to treat you different. You know what I mean? And oh, you change, you acting funny, and oh, you think you're better than us. It comes a whole lot of negativity with that. But there's others who will watch you close and they can see your gifts. They may not never say it to you, but they always watching you close and they can see your gifts. And those worse than the people just hating. Those are people who will envy you. You got people who's very jealous of you. You have people who will envy you. And you have haters. Haters can't come that close to you because a hater is somebody from the outside who probably just met you and just hating because you looking as amazing as I am right now. While they probably got some old stained up hoodie and bummed up hat. And everywhere you go, they can see how the attention is coming towards you, the light that they wish they had when they walked in a park or a movie theater or whatever. That's a hater. But he can't go so far because he don't really know who you are and who you with. So all they can do is just hate on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they wish they was you and had the juice you had. A jealous person, it could be your friend. It could be a family member who's jealous. It could be someone you go to school. They could be close and they could even be very close. Like I said, from just being a regular friend or to a family member. You know what I'm saying? To someone you go to school with, someone you work with. And it's just everything about you just kind of make them sick. You know what I mean? Because it's like, even when you are doing bad, you're dealing with your badness in a great way. You still made it to work. You still came to school and got an A on that test. You know what I'm saying? It goes around like that. And this is how jealous people are. So they might admire you, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, they're jealous of you. They're happy for you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them. And it's like they're kind of secret in competition with you. They want to be just like you. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want people to really know that they admire you. You know what I mean? Because like he's number two or number three, number four, but you're number one. You're the one that they all want to be. So it's like if you was the boss of the crew. You know what I mean? Like in Tupac and Juice. You see how he was always Pac, and they made Pac seem like he was the outlaw of the drink. You know what I mean? Because he was just so wild and a loose cannon. And that's how the streets are when they want you to be mentally mind control you. That's what gangster is. That's what this is to be a street dog. And it's not so. Because if you're gonna be the one to turn on all your people at the end, it ain't shit. I gotta say it. That's the curse right there. That's the weakest link right there. Because they all still would have been alive and doing better if it wasn't for that one right there who couldn't succumb to the code and do better. He just kept doing something strange for a piece of change, where everybody would change for the better. He was the one who really did something strange to change. No one of them was perfect, but did you notice how he was just hating on Raheem? He couldn't stand Q because they all had talent for something. Even still was going to be good at something. He couldn't cook for shit. Beer, and eggs. I don't know who want to eat that crap. What the hell is this? It wasn't even just a bear. It was a 40. And he said it's eggs and hot sauce. I make like this all the time. Ain't nobody want that shit. Like, I'm good. He was bugged out, but they all had love. That he had a charm. He had a gift. You know what I mean? And he was good with games. Q was good with DJing. And Raheem, he was just outstanding. Even though his girl couldn't see him for more and chose that she wanted more than him and he was less than a person who would be doing certain things. That happens, but he had the glow. And he helped everybody else. He made sure the rest of them stayed up and out of the situations that they could have been in, out of mess up them blessings that they had. That's what a leader does. They lead. They take the fall. Before I let you shoot the gun, I'll shoot it. Before I let you hold the gun, I'ma hold it. That's what leaders do because it's responsibility. It's like a big brother. That's why a leader is not a leader if he can't lead and manage and put himself in situations without putting his whole team in downfall. And that's how Raheem was. Now going back to crazy ass, you know who. He was getting into it with everybody. Pac was just starting trouble, wanted to be in conflict, want to rob the bar with the next dude, and he didn't even care. He was just reckless. He was a nuisance. He was a nut. You know what I mean? And in life, you have people like that. And they get very jealous because they look at everybody else going to do something, but I ain't got shit. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got nothing to lose neither. And that's how it was. You see how he brought the whole crew down? That's the people you got to watch. And that's how jealous people are. So they'll constantly tell you one thing and then they'll do another. They act like they're all good with you, but then they go back over there and tuck behind you or try to line you up. It's just like it was this show that came on YouTube. It was one of the greatest YouTube shows I've seen besides Money and Violence. It was called, I think it was Money and Violence. You know what I'm saying? It had to do Mello and you know what I mean? And a couple of other homies in it because they had one before that was real good. You know what I mean? But I think it was Respect Life. Money and Violence the first one, but Respect Life. And they had other shows, Target and all of those, but the one professional chiller. But Money, Respect Life was the joint with Mello, and it was like the homeboy, you had Shooter Shane and Kane. Now his homeboy was always trying to line him up. He'd get him drunk on the block and take his gun, and then he'd call his cousins to come rob and shoot at him. He just kept doing things because he was jealous. But then he was also had an ill intent. And the next thing from having an ill intent is you do it. So he just kept lining him up. He didn't even care that, Shane loved him like his best friend. He'd go 50-50 with him. If he had $100, Shane had 50 of it. If he had bought some Chinese food, he had half of one of the part of the tray. Like, you feel me? Like, if he went to go get some sneakers, he was busting his way out of his pocket to buy him some sneakers, even if he ain't have it. He always wanted his friend to do good, but his friend was just so jealous, so hateful, so envious of him, and had ill intents that he was going to be the one to try to end him. And it was crazy how, if you never seen Respect Life, you got to watch it so you can understand that story. And this in life, this happens every day. In real life like this, friends get jealous. They start to get hate and they start to envious. And the ones who can do the most to you is the one who's always right by you. He stay right by him and will line him up every day of his life. Got him shot up, got him robbed, got him messed up with his plug. Because they were street dudes, you feel me? But he was just the type of person you got to be careful around because he's not really your friend. He's just personating. He's just putting on a facade. He's wearing a mask. You know what I mean? He has ill intentions. Next thing you know, he'll do it. You know what I mean? Like Shitty Cuz didn't it? Everybody got a story. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know, man, and this is how it is. But we gonna make it anyway, because that's God's plan. So I just want everybody to remember. Stay on God time and stay off demon time. Stay off demon time and stay on God time. And remember, I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. Don't matter what religion you come from. Ain't nobody left out in that good feeling of love from God. Say it from the heart, from your spirit and your soul. I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. Remember that every day. Northside, God's plan. Up with it, let's get it. Strengthen the bond daily. I want everybody to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Tag this to 10, 20 of your friends. You know what I mean? Till next episode, Aces. Up with it. Let's get it.